Hey guys.
How's everyone doing tonight? Thank y'all so much for hopping on here. Yes, Ed, Neil, Cindy, thank y'all so much for hopping on here, getting everybody started. It's been a minute. It's been a couple minutes,
Yep.
but
Life gets busy. It sure does, especially being on the farm, then the kids all being in sports. But we make it work.
hopefully everybody's doing wonderful. We'll give it a few minutes to get everybody in here.
I guess we was actually 3 minutes late, but I guess it's better than nothing.
It's been so long since we went live, I did not realize my light wasn't actually plugged in. Kevin said finally. So I had to go get my extension cord. That's the reason why I was late. Um, Obviously, we're going to kind of. I released today's video, which today was the day I went to the doctor. So we'll kind of get into that here in a little bit. That's kind of the reason why we're going live. It's took a lot of worrying off of me, and it's hard to do things when you're stressed and you're worrying about the stuff. And um, now I think we're headed in the right direction now.
Hoping's not on because I just yawned without covering my mouth. He says he's gonna take a picture or a
Hey,
screenshot
Ashley
if I don't.
from Texas. She lives around here, don't she?
Alexis, yes,
Alexis,
and we
yeah.
actually got her Christmas card in the mail the other day.
Oh,
I have
really?
a stack of Christmas cards that I'm leaving right there in the center console of the car so that we don't lose them before Christmas comes around.
Yeah. So we'll get into that here in a second. I'm going to try my best to get everything back in the cabin and get the cabinets in and everything
This week.
this week. Finish it up this week.
So we got to get our tree up. I think I'm going to
Hey,
work
Eddie,
on that
how
a
are
little bit
you?
tomorrow.
Peggy, how are you doing? Thank y'all so much for hopping in here.
It's driving me crazy.
It's been almost a week
Neil,
and a
you
half
better not. Don't worry.
since we've actually went live on one channel. I know this channel has been about 2 weeks. So,
Hey, Granny Russell.
Reba, how are you? Well, thank y'all so much. We love each and every one of y'all as well.
You know, I don't know if we're going to keep the bigger donkeys yet, but I named them today.
What do you name them?
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill?
Yep. I think I've heard other people say something like that, but it just kind of came to me.
Oh, Jack and Jill. Somebody said that on a Romeo and Juliet as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah, how are you? From Indiana. Debbie, how are you?
Hello,
Ricardo.
Sarah. Maxine.
And, yeah, so I was looking at how many people was in here. So before we got started. Brandon, have they started building on the house yet? Nope, we have not had any issue, or they have not said anything. Ray says, "Oh, I hope everything goes okay at the doctor." And yeah, we're fixing to go into that here in just a few minutes. I actually got a new doctor that I was actually scheduled to meet with the 29th, but we made some phone calls and they got me in today. They when I first went in, thought I was going down the same road, but literally I spent 45 minutes in this room with this doctor. That's the first time I've ever went to the doctor that did not feel like I was being rushed through, and is amazing. Our Kentucky home, how are you? Lena, how are you? Praise God. Yes.
Did you ever get the window fixed in the camper?
We patched it.
Duct taped it. But it's working. We wasn't going to spend, because camper window costs a lot more than your normal, like just getting a vehicle window or something like that. And I mean, it's really not about the money. It's just that we're not going to use that much longer, not living it anyways. So duct tape it is. That's what we do down here in the South. A few people said they were sorry about Harry
Yeah, that was crazy.
asked if you knew how he died or anything.
No,
I got
it's
the call earlier and it was sad.
somebody actually emailed me, said they, or is a message or whatever, they actually cut them open and found out. I'm not cutting my chicken open. I mean, that's the deal with even Oscar here. Unfortunately, guys, Oscar's fixing to have to be put down. I mean,
He's rough looking.
he's
the
really
way he's walking and
it's bad. And
but it's one of those deals when we got him from that flea market.
I did not
We
realize.
knew. I mean, he was older, but we didn't know he was.
I didn't
that
realize
much.
he was basically one of the turkeys that you grow real quick and eat. But we're not going to eat him. But obviously, I don't know if we actually showed it in the video, but him getting around is very, very sad looking.
Debbie says, "Does it help you guys if we watch the ads in between your videos?"
I think they said it does. Yes.
Duct tape is handyman's secret weapon.
I know, right here, duct tape is duct tape. Actually, this duct tape here, I bought at a convenience store the other night.
I was wondering because it's so small.
Well, my vest straps, they actually come, I've always had issues with them, so they wouldn't actually Velcro anymore, so I got some duct tape and taped it, and it worked. It got me through the night. Yeah.
Official Elf on the Shelf reel. $20 super sticker.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate that.
I love seeing all the Elf on the Shelves, like scrolling Facebook notifications and stuff, or not notifications, but newsfeed and stuff. I love seeing everybody. Now, me, I don't personally do it because I would be the parent that would forget every single day to, well, kids might be watching.
Hello from Minnesota.
But anyways, yeah, I just don't.
Merry Christmas to y'all as well. Christmas is right around the corner. But anyways, got back on to let everybody get in here so I don't have to repeat it. There's 250. So met with him and we went over everything because I've had so many emails and from people telling me, their symptoms. And I went in and he said, I'll tell you how it was. I'm so frustrated with not knowing what's going on. And he said, well, I was looking at your charts and it looks like you got gastro something. And I just shook my head. And he was like, what are you shaking your head for? I was like, no, I'm not buying that. I was like, there's something right here. I feel it. I'm like, I put my vest on. It feels good. So what about a hernia? He was like, well, hop up here on this table. And I laid back and he stuck his hand right there in the middle, right here in the middle of your stomach. And he told me to raise up. And he was like, does that hurt? And I was like, nope. He's like, well, it ain't a hernia. So I was like, wow, this doctor is straight to the point. He had a good personality after we kind of got to know each other. And I said, well, what about the liver, because that's where your liver's at. I said, I've had several people say the symptoms are about the same. And he said, I'm looking at all your liver labs here from 2 weeks ago, and your liver is fine. Your liver there's nothing wrong with it. He's like, when we start looking at cirrhosis of the liver or anything like that, that's when you're getting to stage, or it's about a 17. He said, your liver's a 9. And I was like, okay. So he definitely studied. You could definitely tell that he studied my chart and stuff before he came in there. And we just started talking, and he gave me some more medicine for the gastritis or whatever. But one thing that we did talk about that is possible is when they did their HIDA scan on my, and I know there's comments coming up, and we'll read those in just a second. When they did the HIDA scan on my gallbladder, what was it called? It's ultrasound on my gallbladder. They said they found it had sludge in it. So he says one of the deals that we could actually, he's like, well, if with the sludge in there, that might be getting in the way of the gallbladder and blocking that up. And that is, your gallbladder is swelling up some. And then the sound of like you're hungry or whatever basically could be clearing that pathway and everything going back to the gallbladder. So I said, well, let's take it out. He's like, well, I'm not telling you, it's bad, but that's something that we're going to be looking at as well. I'm going to take the medicine he gave me, and hopefully it gets better, because I told him, I said, I know I went to the ER one time and they gave me a green lizard, and 15 minutes later, all my stomach pains were over. So he gave me some bottle of green lizard, and we're going to try this for 2 or 3 weeks. And if it don't get better, we may go back and just have the gallbladder taken out. Brandon, have they tested you for the tick disease? Now, I haven't been tested for no tick disease. I haven't heard. Yeah, he tested that. That wasn't it. Well, thank you so much for watching our videos. We greatly appreciate it, for sure. The heater on? Yeah, it's a little cool. Any updates on calendars? Jacob, we are fixing to get busy. We're going to get busy. It's just so hard when you got things going on and you don't know, you're worrying all the time, and you have your everyday stuff that you got to get done for the animals, and then you still got to put videos out. It's so hard to get all that, but we are going to get back on track and move forward, and hopefully you can get the calendars made. We got our pictures now. So we did get the hoodies. This one, we're still waiting on the other Eddy Family Farm hoodie. And then once we get those hoodies in, we will be shipping those out. So it looks like he's wearing a new or an old hoodie, but it's actually a new hoodie. Yeah, it's the new hoodie. This is the first. And I know we've picked up a bunch of subscribers since we talked about that. Not everybody ordered hoodies that wanted one, so we did have to get a few extra to hit our price break. So when we do get them, we're going to pack all the hoodies up that have been actually purchased, and what we have left over, we'll put them on our website, and first come, first serve. Some people said get tested for Lyme disease because of tick fever or getting bit by a tick. Yeah. I need to order me some more hats. I just have a box right here that's ready to get sent out tomorrow. That's got a hat in it. We got to get it finished. I got to get the sticker tape on it. Yeah, we've got a few left, but not many. I think we got like 30 hats left out of that last 100. Yeah, Chris, it is. He actually said the green lizard's actually used to diagnose or basically find out what's going on. All right. But anyways, back on my labs, everything was perfect. He said, Brandon, every time you've been here, your lab works good. He said, there was one time that you come in that your white count blood cells was rise just a little bit, but nothing to be alarmed about. And then he went through, and I didn't know they could do this, but there's and your the only thing that shows high here is your allergies. Your allergies are out the wall. So he ended up giving me some allergy medicine, but I did not realize that they could tell by your blood the allergy seasons. Gallbladder can be very tricky. It acts up one time, and then yes, so that's what we're actually thinking might be going on, but hopefully we're just going to see what's going on with this whatever he said. Yes, Wendy, he's an awesome doctor. I mean, yeah, that is awesome. Roxanne, how are you? Peggy, yes. Thank you so much for coming in. Hello from West Virginia. Love watching your videos. Merry Christmas to you and the kids. Yes, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate all y'all's love and support. How much does an extra large size cost? I'll try to get some order next month. I believe they start at 22, I think. I'll drop the link real quick. Now the hats, that we probably won't get any more hats like those, but we'll eventually get some different hats, and then we'll also have the calendars coming out at the first of the year. So, but here's the deal. Don't feel like you have to purchase this. If you want it, yes, that's all there. But don't feel like you have to purchase any of these items. The hats look like this right here. This is the Eddy Family Farm hat. I love that logo. Who's in there?
That's Leighton.
Oh. Yes, we are in southern Oklahoma. Yeah, the gallbladder can hurt different ways, yes. 5 siblings. I bet your gallbladder is mine. Yeah. But I got, like I say, all of it looked good. So that's kind of the update on it. All right. Yeah, I really love that design. Laying here in bed.
Hey.
All right. Newsome there. Newsome family. Doing good, buddy. Just getting everything going here.
How's the tiny cabin coming along? Any news on when y'all move into it? Hopefully by the end of this week we can move into it. We're hoping to get everything done just because Christmas is right around the corner. We have less than 2 weeks. I mean, just barely over a week left.
Yeah, so and the main deal, all we got to do now is really get the baseboard up and the window trim, and we got to put the bathroom door back in because it looks like everything's going to hold up. I was worried about the leaks there for a little bit, but I think it's going to work.
Yeah, my dad said they make access panels.
Yeah.
So they make them big enough for that hole that you made. Floors are beautiful.
We have no clue about the house.
That's what I was about to say. I had a disease gallbladder and was in a lot of pain before they did emergency surgery to take it out. Did you talk to them about gallbladder? Did they even look at gallbladder, or they just?
I've already did the HIDA scan. My gallbladder's perfect. Other than there's
was
sludge
a
in
HIDA
it.
scan for gallbladder?
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried to put the bunk beds together? No, because the bunk beds will go in this room, and we have to get all the merch and stuff out of here. Well, everything out of here before we can get the beds put up.
We actually get the beds tomorrow. Right? That's when we'll go back to Ardmore.
Mattresses. Truck. I was like, we've had the beds.
Yeah, we'll get the mattresses tomorrow.
So we'll that's what's going to kind of hurry us up too, is because that's 4 mattresses that we're going to have to put somewhere. How are things going on patrol?
Good. It's going good. Actually, that's the reason why we're kind of live early tonight. I will be leaving here in just a little while, going back out on patrol.
Well, I go to bed.
So usually I'll wait until everybody gets around. They go to bed. The kids are usually already in bed by now, but they had practice and scrimmages and stuff like that. So once they go to bed, I usually go out for 5 or 6 hours. So.
Yeah, Leighton, he's up right now just because he's got, with him being older, he gets an extra hour. His bedtime's 9 when the other ones are 8.
Well, April, I hope that goes good for you. She gets a biopsy on her lung tomorrow. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well.
Neil, Steph's going to be patrolling her dreams. Yep. My favorite kind of patrolling. I watched Kevin's. That's what I was doing. I watched Kevin's channel, and his beautiful big dog Mojo said to check you guys out. I'm so glad he did. I so enjoy watching you and your children.
Yeah, thank y'all so much. Kevin and them are awesome people. I really wish we lived closer. I mean, they were not just them. They're talking Sean, Bo, Gary, and Cassie, Brandy, all of them. And Rachel would be so amazing to hang out with all the time. They're a lot of fun. What you see on video is what they are,
and all the kids get along so well.
It's so cool to see them all grouped together, and which I don't think we actually talked about. It is one of those deals. When we went up to the Christmas deal, Caleb and Leighton were playing football, and they actually hit heads. And I believe Leighton's tooth went into Caleb's head, and when he come up, there was red stuff everywhere.
Yeah, head wound bleeds.
Oh, it was crazy. And the Stokes, yeah, that's where we was at. So it was crazy. But those kids I mean, it's amazing to see them all together. And we all have kids about the same age, you know.
Yeah. That's how I heard of you guys from Hidden Heights Farm when you were on a hunting trip.
Yeah, that a lot of fun. So many more, yes. Samantha, we are doing wonderful. There's Doris. How are you too? Are you you're always in my prayers and thoughts. Well, thank you, Doris.
Lisa asked if you were tested for alpha-gal. No, that's for the Lyme disease.
No,
but I think they would be able to see it. They did so many labs.
Yeah, they did a whole chart. Not only they've done that 3 different times, and then I went to a local doctor and had every lab ran on me as well. So it's just, yeah, I'm glad I was able to go and have a good visit with him, and I'm looking forward to this doctor. We're looking at things down the road. So
Merry Christmas to you too, Teresa.
Oh, Lisa said you have to ask for it. Yeah, I haven't had any ticks in a good while. So actually, this all actually started the day was trying to load up Badger. Yes. Any word on? Where did that go?
Any head wounds bleed like crazy?
Oh, yeah.
They do. Ankle wound bleeds really good too. I had just a small hole in my ankle and it bled like my whole foot was covered in blood.
Karen, yes, you're right. Brandon, I think you got so many angels that pray for you and for you, Brandon. You can't help but feel good. Yes, and that's what my dad was here earlier. And I was talking to him, and now that I'm more here at the farm, I would say me and my dad's relationship has got better. We did after, I don't know, it's just weird. After Mom passed away, just seemed like everything kind of pushed away, which, he comes out here all the time and he helps. And me and him had a good little talk today. and that's what I was actually talking about Curtis. We have a actual reserve, which is he's my dad's cousin, and he's a reserve there at the sheriff's office as well. Well, last week, and I'll go ahead and tell y'all this so y'all can start praying for him as well. But I went out to his work, and he had lost like 45 pounds in the last 3 weeks. And he told me he was having problems in his stomach. And first thing I'm thinking, oh my gosh, and some of his was the same symptoms as mine. And I told him, I was like, well, he was like, he set up a doctor's appointment. And he said, I told him, I was like, man, you need to go and get let them check your gallbladder. And they went and did a CAT scan. And I guess he drank some stuff. Well, Thursday, I went back out there to see how his results were. And he said they didn't come back. She said she had to have everything ready in the morning and wanted me to come to the office tomorrow morning. And I'm thinking to myself, that ain't good. And I told Curtis, I was like, well, that's weird, because when they had my results, they just called me. So I kind of backed out. I put my foot in my mouth. I was like, your doctor's out of town. So I was trying to, read comforting, because he just started his night shift. And so that Saturday or that Friday, end up calling that evening. I asked him, so, hey, what'd your doctor say? And she said that they had found his whole liver was wrapped up in cancer as stage 4. So I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm feeling bad for him, but at the same time, I'm thinking myself too. So I'm panicking. And so they said they was going to send him for a colonoscopy, because they think it might have started in the colon. So he went and got that done Monday. So they did kind of what they did to me. They went both ways, the GI and the colonoscopy, and they ended up finding one polyp, but they got it out. They're sending off testing. But while they was in there, they found out he had esophagus cancer. So, man.
He just ate up in cancer and needs y'all's prayers. Needs all of our prayers.
So basically, this is where I found out that they can actually cut part of your liver off, and it will actually grow
regenerate back.
And he said that if they can come in and do radiation on that, maybe cut part of his esophagus out and attach his stomach to it. So please keep him in y'all's prayers. And it's just crazy. I was so happy when your leaf blower saved the control. Yes, it did. Best money I ever spent. I was so pleased at your quick thinking. And that was the deal, was everything was laying out, because it just, I don't know. That's the first thing I thought of, because when I see them fight fires, I see them fight fires with the leaf blower. And it's crazy that you said that, because after that video, we've already had a company reach out to us and want to know if we want to use one of their backpack leaf blowers. So we may be getting a backpack leaf blower here soon.
His name is Curtis.
Curtis, yes.
She used her leaf blower for snow light coating.
Yeah.
What's your dad's name, so I could put him up in prayer?
His name is Ronald. And I've learned that he watches every single video.
Yeah. Ron, like Kat, which is Nana, which is his wife, she says that he watches every single, like, she wakes up and goes to sleep to our voices. Sometimes she's like, hey, are they here, or are you watching another episode?
Yeah, it's crazy. But that's what I was telling Dad today. I was like, I so worry about that stuff, but why would God bring us this far to stop right here? And I play head games with myself, but it's all looking good, though. Yeah, Daniel uses a leaf blower for his controlled burns as well. Yeah, that's all of my skills I've learned from not skill, my work habits and stuff that come from my dad. That's one thing. Um, that's one thing I've learned with my dad. And we went round and round. You know, it's just like when we was hauling hay back there where we got that hay up the road here. Me and my dad filled that big barn up with little square bells, and I learned so many times that one main thing I've learned is like if you tell somebody you're going to do something, you do it. Because I remember one night I was wanting to go out and have a good time with the guys, and it was supposed to be 300 or 400 bells, but it made more like 700. And Dad's like, "No, we're not leaving until it's all in." And I'm like, "We can come back and get it in the morning." My dad's like, "No, we told him we was going to get it in by morning. We're going to finish it. You're going to do what you tell that person." So, yeah, I was taught very well, especially about work ethics.
Sam says, you need to get a high scan. So he has had a high scan. He's got a really good gallbladder.
Yeah, gallbladder was like a 88. So the only thing that's different is maybe the sludge that's in there.
Angela, no, we're not living in the tiny house yet. Hopefully by the end of the week we can be moving in.
It says, "I watch your YouTube. I have family that lives in Duncan. We was just right over there in that area the other day."
Is Arms family far from your farm?
Well, we live in the same area, yes. Yeah, and I know for a lot of y'all, it's like we repeat ourselves, but we get so many new people. But that's how we actually got started, was from Daniel. As y'all know, he's a retired state trooper. And all of this YouTube started over a cup of coffee at the coffee shop on a real cold night, and we didn't want to stop cars. So, and I can tell you, it's me, Daniel, and Brian McGill.
Ricardo says, here the fires in Northern California, man saved his house from a leaf blower with no water.
Yeah, I was really impressed how fast it put it out. Yeah, it was awesome.
Pray, pray, pray. We serve the great physician. Yes, 100%. Hey, Sherman. Did you see my message about a guy in Florida animal sanctuary? He has goats and put tires in the ground on their side, all different hides, and the goats love. Oh, that's a good idea for a little jungle gym type stuff.
I believe I did see that message. Yes, and I've got some wood over here to the side. I'm gonna build some stuff too. Hey, Sherman.
Yeah, so he put a few fires out with a leaf blower.
Yeah, it worked. I was really impressed. There's Dean.
Well.
Yeah, I know. We've been away. It seems like forever, but it's only been a couple weeks.
It feels like we was just live the other day, though. Time flies, I think. Time flies when you're having fun. Have you looked at the two different PEX pipes? Is one A and maybe the other is B when explaining the leak issue?
I think you're right. I don't know if you was the one that actually left me a comment, but somebody left a comment saying that. I think you was right.
But that should fix the problem, right?
For now. I mean, there's no way we can replace
that
water line, not unless we rip everything out.
Yeah.
So I wished I'd have went.
God bless, Deb. Thanks for helping on.
And actually got the right one. If it happens again, I'm just going to rip the whole bathroom side out and start over.
Do you know how much the calendars will be once they are ordered?
I'm not for sure 100%. I'm talking to 2 different companies right now, and we have not got to the price yet. What's wrong with Nancy? Sorry to hear that, Nancy. Where's this?
I know someone said you and your husband's in my prayers. We found out today that my husband got dementia. Sundowners, please pray for us.
We will definitely keep you in our prayers, Nancy. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I found out, it's been a little bit ago, I guess now, that my grandma has Alzheimer's. And that's rough with her because she is one that she remembers everything. And now she doesn't. And I had a gallbladder stone when I had a C-section when I gave birth to my son 33 years ago.
Yeah, that I think because I've talked to several people that don't have a gallbladder, I think that's going to be our next move is to go ahead and have it removed if it doesn't work. I was trying to count today with Honey. We should be getting pretty close. Like,
Pregnant was?
No, like, has it been a year since we purchased her?
No. It was, October was 6 months. So it's only been 8 months.
8 months when they give,
and
they told us she was heavy bred.
Yeah.
I need to go back on the video and see who we bought that from.
Well, there's nothing we can really do.
Oh yeah, when I see him face to face.
Mine was lazy gallbladder and had to have it removed. I think that was my sister's. She had something wrong. It was in high school. She had something wrong with her gallbladder and she had to go have it removed. I think it was lazy.
Might have to take about 700 out of him and call it even. That didn't come out right. Nice not to have a fire pit outside. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on the fires for a little while.
I am going to find me a good fire pit. Something that like we can just do hot dogs or just something fun. Obviously not right now. I almost bought one the other day, but we will eventually learn that what's said at the auction isn't always the truth.
I'm not taking nobody's word anymore.
How are Leighton and Kayson's basketball teams doing? It's actually Addison and Kayson playing basketball. And they won their Saturday. Both of them had a game, and they both won.
I forgot to put Kayson's basketball in a video, so I'm going to have to go back where he actually made the hoop.
On the shot.
Hoop, shot,
You don't
whatever.
make a hoop.
No, maybe it's Addison.
Addison always says shoot instead of shot. She says, I made a shoot. I could have put Leighton's birthday extravaganza on my video, and I could have put the basketball on my video, but I don't think about it when I'm actually doing my video. I'm just trying to get it done and have it out there for everybody. Angela says, my mother was just placed in a permanent care facility after spending 55 days hospitalized for dementia, Alzheimer's. I voted for her alone by myself for 3 years, suffering 3 heart attacks and a stroke. Oh, wow.
I think I already showed this, but we'll show it one more time. Kayson's right there in that little corner right there. He's fixing to get the ball. Watch this boy now. Look at him. He's a jumping and a hopping and a hooping. Look at him. He's so happy. That's what them games are all about. Yep.
He cracked me up. Now, in Saturday, neither one of them actually scored a point, but that doesn't matter as long as they win. But one of his friends made a basket, and he went down the court like going like this, like he's going to give him a high five until he made it to him. He's such a good sport.
He is. He's a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm going to see. I love to coach basketball. I'm a huge basketballer. I'm 59 and still shoot hoops on a daily at the gym.
Yeah, Kayson's something else. Great shot. Look at him.
Oh, Ed's going to bed.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. Yeah, we'll have to get that one in the video.
Yeah.
Hi, from New Mexico. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. And Dale's in here. I missed her. Hey, there you are.
Hey. I did it again, but maybe I'm so tired that I'm not even covering my mouth. Keep
Yeah.
that video for memories. Yeah, we keep all the videos.
Every video that is shot.
I mean, that's really why we started YouTube, was so that we have a platform for us to go look at later on.
I can't grab it because it's behind here, but I got a terabyte that's behind the computer, about that big and about that thick. I've got 7 of those completely full of videos. That's just like I'm fixing to get a new unit, and everybody knows that if I got a unit, I'm going to have cameras in it. I want cameras on everything, because there is so much that basically police officers' word isn't their word anymore. So as long as it's on camera, it's there. It protects me. I can't wait to get that set up, and it just makes me feel better when everything's on camera.
Hey, we be seeing your Oreo dessert being made on the other channel? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Remind me, it's for Christmas, so we should have the countertops and everything before Christmas. Remind me to record that. I have all the ingredients actually in here, and I may go ahead and do a run through. No, I better not. I better just save it. But yes. I'm excited. I'll tell you, because I know you didn't watch my video. You get the cupcake pans. You put an Oreo down inside on the bottom, and then in a bowl you mix together cream cheese, crunched up Oreos, and milk and sugar, and you make pretty much like a cream cheese, like an Oreo cream cheese filling, and then you put a scoop on top of that Oreo, and then freeze it. And it ends up being like an Oreo cream cheese or Oreo. I love some cream cheese. Dessert.
I think you said that name.
Ghostly, fiercely, frightful tiger.
Okay, hello, Brandon, Stephanie. I am looking to start my own YouTube channel, and I was wondering if you can have some advice on starting a YouTube channel for a beginner.
Banner icon.
Or for starting for a YouTube and a banner icon. So on icons and stuff, we just basically go with the picture of us, because you want the people to know who they're seeing. And on starting a YouTube channel,
be persistent
or
consistent.
You need to make videos, because I can promise you, the first 50 videos you make, at the time, you're going to think they're good, but a couple of years down the road, you're going to say, oh my gosh. And the main thing, and I kind of talked about it in my video today, the reason why we switch different angles is because if I show you one video clip of that camera just sitting still, just like that, and me putting up fence, walking back and forth, I would probably say 75% of the people are going to click off of it. But if you take that same picture and you got that camera and you just move it to the other way and you'd walk in the different direction, get 15, 20 seconds in it, switch it. As long as it's switching, you're keeping everybody tuned in, because people don't like to watch the same stuff. If it's moving, your brain's moving. But the main deal is find your niche, and most important, be honest, be upfront with your people. It just continue and watch a lot of videos. That's what I do to learn. Get some signs that smile you're on camera. Yeah, we got several cameras out now. Pretty awesome. You put that fire out with the leaf blower. I've never seen that before. That's the only thing I could think of, because I couldn't get water back there, and I sure didn't want to call the fire department.
Right, so let me click on that. Please pray for one of my family members. His name is Nick, and is only 43 and was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and he is raising his 2 little boys, 4 and 6, by himself.
I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we'll keep him in our prayers.
When my kids play basketball, my youngest would yell, "Shoot, two sis."
Aiden says, I'm fixing to go to somewhere so I can finish school faster. I'm going to miss y'all. Well,
We'll be here when you get back.
yeah.
I'm only allergic to one food, and that is
Oreo cookies.
Wow. We will be here when you get back, and hopefully you can tune in. That just means you'll have a whole bunch of videos to catch up with. I've been sending other channels on YouTube to your channels. Such amazing things you teach your children about God's great. It's all blurred. Yeah, creation in the animals. Yes, thank you. And I was shocked. A lot of people did not realize that sharing our videos helps, and it does. And what that does is that if everything is tracked in YouTube, and I can tell how many times we've had videos shared throughout the month. Last month was 200, but it just takes a domino effect. Rose said, I almost did miss your live. I know it's been so long since we've been live.
I'm sorry, YouTube channel. I'll be living in my camper off grid. Dean said.
Dean's gonna go off grid. That's awesome. Well, I don't recommend that for anybody. That RV's. Whew.
Right, I can't move that fast to keep switching.
Who said that?
Dean.
Oh, yeah. And I picked that up off of. I watch a lot of Mr. Beast videos, and and several other people as well. And I talk back and forth with other YouTubers, and that's one thing that I've learned is the camera angle is a real big. That like Daniel does with his camera, they're all over the place in his tractor. I know you think he's got a bunch of cameras. It's not, it's only one or two cameras. So we used to have and I kind of regret it now, but we used to have several GoPros that we used. And when we moved out here, we went to phones, and I never used the GoPros. So we had a couple other channels come out here that was new beginners, and we ended up giving our GoPros away. So now I go back trying to find stuff to hook up on the equipment. Now I regret it. So we're going to have to get us a couple more GoPros.
Kayson's a future farmer.
Yes.
Yeah, he's anything outside. I was watching your field burn and think, Brennan, you don't have time to be blowing leaves.
I know. You got a little crazy there for a minute.
So I was cringing because oxygen is fuel to a fire, so I was waiting on the fire to blaze up from the leaf blower.
No, I had seen it many, many times. Hey, Vicky, how are you? Thank you so much for hopping in here. Seen it many, many times. The fire department around here fight fire with that. Then he said, I can drive mine around. I missed your water leak video. I marked it to watch it later, but I forgot to. What happened with the water? So there was two of them. One of them was in the wall, and the other one was the
Water heater.
Overflow valve started leaking in the hot water heater, and I did not have the plumbing properly plumbed, so we had to rip up the whole floor and replace it all.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's military school.
Oh.
Very sorry if I didn't explain better. I'm going for 6 months, then I'll be done with school. I'm a sophomore right now. Oh, wow.
Well, good deal.
I didn't know if you were maybe it was like a VOTEC type thing or something. John says, always keep a positive attitude. I am 74 and I had this year 2 back surgeries ending with 6 screws in my spine, a tumor, non-cancerous, in my left ear that caused me to go deaf, and blood clot in my lung. Oh, wow.
That's one thing I was thinking while I was sitting in the waiting room. You know, you see all these people come by, and I was thinking to myself, is like, you know, when you think you got it bad, there's always somebody else that's got it worse. Ashley's Texas Adventures. Do you do any
Prepper stuff.
prepper stuff?
We don't right now. I want to, but we don't have room to really hold our own food for every day. So once we have the house and everything done, then I want to be settled down where I'm not like trying to hurry and get everything done. So that it's in the plans for later on though. I'm moving from Minnesota to Mississippi next fall. RV living for a couple of years until I can get my land and home for a tiny home built. Can't wait. Love your building a tiny cabin.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I wished it would have went faster, but just seemed like one thing led to another. But it is nice. Then he said, "You didn't give me a GoPro." Now I'm crying. You did. I didn't bring you down here.
Mom says, keep me in your prayers. Having hip surgery in the morning.
We will definitely do that.
Karen says, I have enjoyed watching your videos. It's actually helping me heal faster after the horrible accident that I was in. I forgot about the pain and moving around so much my skin don't rip back open.
Well, Karen, that's one reason I made a video the other day talking about so many people, you know, look forward to the videos just to get through the day, and that's one reason.
Have you found out any more about those 3 kids outside your gate acting kind of strange?
Yeah, but I can't go into that right now.
Just tuning in and just wanted to say how sorry I am about your rooster, Harry. I felt so bad for you, Brandon. You tried to save him.
I know it is crazy. Which I was talking to my dad earlier, and I had a chicken called Headhunter when I was a kid, and kind of the same thing. He was feeding, and he just jumped up, hit the top of the pen, and he fell over. Just tuning in. Wanted to say, where would it go?
That's what I just read.
Oh, my bad.
Love your videos and watching you live. The Lord will guide you and Stephanie and be at your side always through the journey. You want to see what I got in the mail? Inserts. I'm excited. I guess how these ones work is you pop this little dude out, and they have small, medium, and large. So you start out with the small one, and then you'll do that for a couple days, they said, and then you'll move to medium, and only like an hour a day for a couple days, and then you'll move you got to take it slow, or otherwise they said your feet will hurt really bad. But I wasn't going to start them today because I went Christmas shopping all day, and with me being on my feet, I mean, I'm always on my feet, but shopping is another story. You're on that concrete floor, and so I decided to wait till tomorrow to actually start wearing them. Alicia says, hey, hi guys, I love your farm and everything that you do. Do y'all do any prepper type stuff, or will y'all in the future?
I don't think we already answered
that. You're behind, dude.
What made you name that chicken Harry? Because
Headhunter.
Now we're gonna get into some past here. Back in the day, my dad and his brother-in-laws and them used to fight chickens, and we fought chickens there for a little while, and that was one chicken I actually got from a guy at a chicken fight that was, I don't know. He just gave it to me, and he was a headhunter because he won 8 fights.
Brian, just think of all the memories of this tiny house. You'll be able to tell your grandkids one day it will be a little cabin on the farm.
Yeah, it sure will.
Yeah, I hope your inserts work. I have some and it helps so much. I do too. I look forward to every video and love live you do. Your family, you're like family to me. Will you adopt me? Neil said. Sure, come on over.
Brandon, how did you know how to handle Harry? I looked it up, and you did everything right. So I have actually seen videos like that before in the past, and I don't remember how much I put it in the video because I didn't want people to get mad at me because I was hitting the side of the chicken. Obviously, it looks brutal, but basically just trying to get a heartbeat if there was a heartbeat, or getting to come back. But as I was doing that and thinking he had something caught in his throat, I could obviously see the blood went to his head really, really quick. So I assumed that he had a heart attack.
I want some advice from Stephanie on how to start my YouTube channel. Hers is so good.
All right, Dean. All right now.
Well, you walk around with the stick in your face or the selfie stick, and you just talk nonstop. That's what I do.
Old video flags. Yes, we have a bunch of them. I actually watched some of them the other day.
I just started going back to my roots and canning and now dehydrating. The cost of food these days is. You know what I thought was weird was bacon has always been more expensive than sausage, right? Mm-hmm. You go to store, whatever. Well, I got you 2 sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, and I got 2 sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles. Yours cost more. Yours was like 50 cents more. I thought that was crazy.
That is weird. John said, Brandon and Steph, y'all have a blessed night and better day tomorrow. Got a early appointment in the morning, so off to bed. All right, John, you have a good night.
Nico's on said, well, it might be Natalie, says, hey, y'all got up to feed baby Pharaoh. So excited I caught it live.
Yes, and I have to announce this. Last week, I think.
That's the only reason he got on this live. You have to say that.
Well, I haven't really been in the mood ever since that game, but me and Nico from our Brown Farmhouse, he reached out to me and wanted to know if we'd make a bet on the OSU and Texas game. And the loser is going to have to wear whichever shirt. So if Texas lost, I have to wear a Texas shirt. OSU win, he has them. So anyways, I'm going to be getting me a Texas shirt. So y'all stay tuned for that. How's Leighton's cow bushwhacker? He is doing good. I actually walked up to him today and scratched the top of his head. Somebody in the comments said, is Bushwhacker's leg broke? And I'm like, huh?
He walks just fine. Runs up and down. Chicken CPR.
Had a problem with hero. Yeah, I'm going to try to get, that's our next step. Yep, chicken CPR. I love watching your little family. Well, thank you.
I don't like my GoPro sometimes. You think it's filming and it's not. Plus, it has overheated while I'm just talking away, so it has been on the shelf for a long time. That's what I don't miss, but, that's something the phones do, too.
Yeah, our phones do that.
If it gets too hot or if it gets
really
too
hot.
cold, it'll freeze up, too. You both are amazing parents. You let your kids tell you what animals they love and let them take care of them, and then always at their games.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, it gets so...
It gets busy, but I think that's how my life...
I had the worst one last Saturday We was at a tournament for 16 hours, I think.
Yeah. I had basketball with Addison and Kayson. They both different towns, so I had to bounce back and forth. But yeah, Brandon was with Leighton for the whole day and whole night.
Natalie said I was ready to order him a shirt, Brandon. I had it in the Amazon cart. Yeah, hopefully, actually, I need to make sure I did order that because I'm real bad at putting things in the cart and I'm not ordering it.
Saying, I mean, I don't think a lot of people really expected OSU to win anyways because it's Texas, but you still got to go for your team. You know, we can't just go for Texas just because we know they're going to win.
I like the new GoPro because it has a front screen. Yes, I do like that as well. So you can see what's in the picture. I do like that, and I looked at one the other day, but it's like $359.
Are you getting rid of any of your goats? Yes, we are still going to get rid of the males, and then a bunch of the we need to downsize at least half of them, I think, or pretty close.
I've already got some marked that's going. OSU
should have gotten that same refs they had at the OU game.
Oh, listen,
maybe they could have beat Texas. No, I don't think so. You know, and I was at Norman at Walmart today. You know, they got OU flags all up and down that aisle. Every single aisle had one.
Because it's in Norman.
Well, I know, but they didn't used to.
Jacob says the Walker Farm fam did that, and Nico lost the bet and had to wear an OSU shirt. Yes. Oh, he had to wear an OU shirt. The Walkers are all about OU.
Yeah, they don't. I think that's maybe their only flaw. I'm only a month into watching your family. I see that one dog has a bum leg. What happened? Is that the one you got when the son broke his arm?
Yes.
Yes, and his nails are pointed this way. So from it, like here's his foot, and then his nails go up this way. It's just a birth defect that there's really nothing you can do. They said you can amputate the leg, but he's still going to limp because he's only got 3 legs. So we've done pain management and stuff like that, and he's not, or she's not in any pain.
Sherry, thank you so much. Keep your prayers. I do.
Sorry, you'll need to set up an Apple Cash account to send money.
You can do that in settings.
I'm not sending nobody money. Send me. I do. I'm giving the turkey the day off.
Yeah, he's talking to Dean. Kevin, I think Jerry's he likes me. He's my friend.
No, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're watching on Facebook, our videos are about 3 weeks behind on Facebook. So if you ever want to get sped up to date, just come over to YouTube and we have 2 channels. We have Eddy Family Farm and then Life on the Eddy Family Farm. This is my wife's channel, Life on the Eddy Family Farm, but we just showed both of them on one Facebook.
Did you just give yourself a shout out?
Yep, I'm that good. I want a Badger shirt.
Hey, this is a Badger shirt.
Yeah, this is the Badger shirt. We have them in, they're not available at this moment in hoodies because we got to figure out how many extras we have. But we do have Badger's first year shirt and Badger's second year shirt.
He's on it all.
Yeah.
Even though he's a little turd bucket.
And then for the new ones, I know there's been a bunch of new ones.
Badger Romeo's doing good because we got Romeo back in the pen because he is the one that's been pestering this time.
For the
sent a female email.
Okay.
A few days ago.
For our new subscribers, when we're live, we send either a sticker or a magnet. Sometimes we'll send them both. So if you order a shirt or anything, sometimes we will send both. Sometimes we just send a sticker. Mm-hmm. And these are the magnets.
Susan says, send me some money. Jerry's a good one.
Yeah.
Rand, did you see my video of the police trespassing? Dane said.
Did you post it this week? I haven't seen it. I'm assuming not. Yeah, Jerry is a good one. I can't believe Kevin. Y'all took him to the sale. They was just going to get rid of him.
I know.
Jerry's
horrible.
he follows me everywhere. But we are going to have to get him
I think that's what
a couple
do.
friends. Yeah, he's awesome. Hi from Northwest Florida. Eric, Heather, hey Brandon, Stephanie. Yeah, here's if you got a phone, you're being listened to. I'm about 3 weeks behind in the real world. Hey, Katie, how are you?
Carol put her sticker on the coffee mug, and it's still on there.
Coffee mugs, I don't know if we're going to go with coffee mugs. We may get some mugs, but they're not going to be glass.
She put her sticker on the coffee mug.
I know what she's talking about, but there was some asking for them as well.
Is Juliet going to have a baby? I don't know. Some days she looks really hefty, but then again, she's got her winter coat on, so I don't know. I didn't think she was old enough to, but...
Here's one. Did Leighton finally get the birthday present?
Kevin, yes, but we have not gave it to him yet.
I think we thought that was Christmas. So yeah, we did. I guess we can just go ahead and give them to him. So
you want me to? I can go ahead and.
For the new ones, is he still up?
I'm sure he is.
You have to go up there.
Yeah.
No.
But I know where it is. Organized it all today.
For all the new subscribers, and we've got a bunch since last year, every Christmas Eve, we have Christmas with our YouTube family. We'll get up that morning and we will go live and we open all the gifts that have been sent to the kids. And we just enjoy Christmas with our social media family. I say YouTube, I mean Facebook too. And we just started at the very beginning. I can remember when there was 12 people in there. But the reason why is there are so many people in this world today that live alone and spend Christmas and the holidays by themselves. And with us doing that, if we can make an impact on one person, it's well worth it. So Christmas Eve, we always have Christmas with y'all. And then Christmas Day, we have our Christmas. Actually, let me go see if he's still awake.
We just had too many turkey babies turn out to be males. We've got a couple of hens, so hope to have more babies next year. Yeah, well, that's what we gotta get is some females. Yeah, we love going live Christmas Eve. It just kind of gives us time to spend with you guys. Hope you get feeling better soon. Sorry you lost Terry, and I'm glad you got the fire out. You all work so hard on taking care of the animals. Happy you're going to be in the tiny house. Yeah, I'm ready to be in this tiny house for sure. Did you ever find the turtles' nest yet? I know they seem like hundreds of them. No, I have no idea, which I don't get really close enough to the pond to... I mean, I guess I do because I walk right by it when I'm filming the animals, but I never really look for the turtles or the nest. Isn't Leighton's birthday on the 22nd? Yes. Yes. His birthday, what we've always done for his birthday party, rather it be when he's younger and we do a big birthday party where everybody comes to it and stuff, or like now the last few years he gets to invite a few friends, and we go and do something like bowling, or I mean, we've never been bowling, but we'll do laser zone, or there's a thing called the clubhouse or urban air, a trampoline park, just anything fun or whatever. And that's what we did last Sunday, a couple days ago. And he invited 3 of his good buddies, and we all just went out there and had fun. Did a lot of, I don't have any of the wrecks, but I should have some of Leighton on the go-kart.
He's asleep.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's right beside her bed.
But they're out on the go-karts. Then I run over here to the other side. Leighton's there in the lead. They have a lot of fun. And then I ended up riding with them a few times, and I banged up my knee just because my knee's right there at the steering wheel. But it was a lot of fun. We did that, and then we went ahead. He wasn't done having fun, so we ended up going to Urban Air also. And I didn't do no jumping or nothing. I just kind of sat down and ate.
Kevin said the female turkeys are hard to find. Yes, I am learning that. That's why I love y'all.
Putting animal on them, different color bottles for a different animal.
Yeah. Are you on the tiny note? Not yet. Isn't Leighton's birthday the 22nd?
Yeah,
Yes.
I answered that. Christmas Eve is Sunday. I wonder if they'll have church Sunday. May have to do it after church.
No, we'll do it that morning when we wake up. We have
Get up early.
Yeah.
And do it.
Our church don't start until 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we always get there around 9 and do Sunday school, but we can miss a Sunday school. And
He says you always think of others. Yes, and I say this, and just because I said in the video that if it wasn't for y'all watching our videos, we wouldn't get to do the things that we do here on the farm. So that is because of y'all. So don't ever feel like y'all are not important. So we're very thankful of it.
Sherman said the double ones go faster. Yeah, we figured that out. The first year that we actually, it was the same year they built the clubhouse. Leighton, we went for his birthday, and one of his friends was actually too short to drive by himself, which he ended up, the guy that ran it, whatever, he ended up letting him ride a single. But that very first guy, he made him ride with me, and we smoked them guys.
Crystal said, Stephanie, did you see my email?
We said that earlier.
Oh.
When you were still in here. Oh, she must have. She said it again.
Trying to see.
Wish y'all was closer. My band was playing New Year's Eve, and I'd invite y'all personally to come out and dance the night away. Good old country music. Man, I wish we did then. If you're looking for a female turkey, just follow a coyote. They seem to like my females. Do they have slick carts? I don't know what a slick cart is. Now they said that looks like fun. We are going on a date to go-kart place this weekend. I know Nico will win. Don't tell him I admitted that. I could just get you a double one. No, I don't know if they're all the same. They wouldn't let me ride in a double this go around. They said I had to have a kid with me. If you go to Petals of the Past next year, Kayson and Cassie should have an egg collection compilation. Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Hopefully, we will. We'll be in our house by then.
Ew. Turns out Marie hatched my turkey eggs. For me, I got 3 females and 1 male. Then my neighbor's dog got 2 of the females.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna eat another email. I was looking Crystal. Okay.
How's the trim installing going? We haven't started. That's what we are going to start tomorrow.
She needs the correct spelling on the kids' names. I'm gonna screenshot that. And I'll send it.
I sent back. I texted her back.
Oh,
Crystal,
yeah.
I did text you back. Have you looked at your email recently? You need to make a video of you all going to look at different Christmas lights around your town. I've tried that before, but
it doesn't look good.
Yeah, it's just dark because I took the kids to the cultural center the other night, and we do that every year. It's just a smaller one, and then we do one more farther down south. That's a pretty good size one.
Heather says that's awesome. Y'all do that on the holidays for those out there that may be alone. Putting a smile on people's faces are the best feelings. Yeah. Yes, it is.
If I ever get booked in Oklahoma, I'll sure let you know. Yes, definitely do that. I love me some country music. I jammed out to all the way to the city and all the way back home.
Who said that?
Latino is not on there. It's towards the bottom. Is it Latigo band from Montana? Latigo?
And I must be way off.
Yeah, I think so. You just keep scrolling up instead of you
right
scrolling
here?
Down.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, but I read the one that's at the bottom. All right, Samantha, good night. Just wanted to say my stomach issues were helped by probiotics. After it was discovered I had ulcers, I am on it permanently. My doctor said he used it too. Other stomach meds didn't work.
Yeah.
He said, when do you sleep? Well, when Brandon goes to work.
Yeah, I usually I'll hang out and work until about 2:00 in the morning, and now my time at getting up is about 8:30.
You've been sleeping in.
Yeah, about 8:30 is what time I get up. Oh, she read that. No, read that. Well, I got to go to sleep. I got to go to work in the morning. All right.
Purcell had a decent, good-sized Christmas light drive. Yeah, and then Chickasha always has a really big one, too.
Yeah, Steve, I'm going to check out some of your music. Send me an email. I'm actually needing to get some music shot for some videos.
Oh, you made me on a video. Or your voice. Like what you use to cinch down a saddle.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
That's how you say it.
I thought you retired. What made you want to go back?
He wasn't ever retired.
Just missing my friends, to be honest. And I love what I do. I love drug interdiction, and I get to do that now and hang out with my friends. So, and it's nice to get a break away from here, because for 6 months, that's all all I thought and focused on. And sometimes it's, like I said, it's just nice to get a break. If you're going to do a music video, let's definitely sing.
Negative.
I'm trying to get views, Dean. I will spend the Christmas Eve with my kids and grandkids. That's awesome. How's the weather in the area?
Man,
It's
so
about
plain.
37 degrees down here.
We need to get Leighton to sing. Leighton's actually got a really... Addison, of course, has a beautiful voice. I mean, all the kids really do. But Leighton's got a really nice voice. And that's what... In school, they get their sports for, their extra curriculum or whatever activity thing. But they have to pick something else also. And there was singing, or vocal, or band. So he ended up doing band, which, don't let me forget, you too, tomorrow evening is Leighton's band concert.
Okay.
We are going to that. I was waiting for a backhand on that comment, Steph. Yeah, he's about to get thrown out that window again. The youngest daughter of yours is her mother, yes. I love watching her with her daddy in the last video when she was trying to carry the new bucket of feed.
Yeah, she's something else. Hello from Canada. Thank you so much for hopping on here.
Peggy, he plays the clarinet. That's all I can tell you because I don't know band. I was all sports. Yes, Alexis, I did. Debbie said, "Hi, I did not know you were live."
Yeah, we hopped on here for a little while. It's been a minute since we've been live. So Kevin posted the link to our website. So if you're new and you want some of these shirts, if you want some of
Leighton's and band,
we have the red one still. It looks dull, but it's really bright.
Yeah, it's brighter than the cowboy one.
And then the cartoon one. This is the second cartoon shirt for the year. So what we're going to start doing is making shirts of, I guess, the animals of the year. You know how you have employees of the year? And,
sure.
And then this is one of our older shirts, which I didn't realize we had any more left. But this is a 2X. And
cheers.
This is a 2X. But we won't be making any more of this design. Now we probably will the hoodies. Well, and here is the same shirt in gray. And then here's Mr. Cowboy. So usually we do a pre-order on the shirts, but most of the time, if we don't get enough that's ordered, we have to order a few more to make a price break to keep the shirts to a decent price for y'all. So if y'all would, please like and share that, and hopefully we can get rid of a bunch of them. And then the hats, we still got about 30 hats left. I don't know what kind of hats you call these, trucker hats or flat bill hats.
We can send the shirts to Canada, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Carolyn said she never got her cowboy hat, so I went and looked her up, and it was
Cowboy hat.
I mean, shirt.
So
we need to get that.
We'll talk to them and let me make sure, because we do have issues with one more order we was trying to fill. If you'll continue talking.
Yeah, Carolyn, he's going to look that up, and we'll get that fixed for sure to make sure, see where it's at or what's going on.
Because a lot of times when people order, if they put in the wrong address or something, there's no way we can sometimes we text and try to get it figured out, but
Cowboy shirt's an attention getter. It really stands out. I
uh,
now know where I will
need a
be
Tony too from Texas. I need to speak with.
spending Christmas Eve. Thank you so much for sharing with us. If you can't find it, don't send one at your expense. I love you, and I wish I could afford to support you.
Oh no, you're perfectly
No,
fine.
we found it, Carolyn. We're just
What's that date on it?
August 12th, I think it was.
August 12th.
I think so, yeah. Or 9th. Might be 9th.
And is Carolyn?
It should be 8. You're in the 10.
Oh. Wow, that's way back there.
Way back. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Just wondered if you saw my post asking for prayers. Ginger, I don't think I talked about yours. Let me go look. Go ahead and just repost it if you don't mind. Or you can just do unspoken prayer and request, and I mean, because God knows what you need.
What? Right here.
Right there, yeah. Saved, but not. View errors.
This label is error center code invalid authentic information. View the order. Standard shipping could file label UPS label service error. Hold on.
I guess. Oh, that's someone else. My brand Stephanie, I'm having a scope down my throat into my stomach on Friday the 15th. Steph, you are like me. I have a hard time figuring what month matches the numbers. Yeah, you can't just tell me. I know February is the 2nd, January is the 1st, or whatever, but yeah. I should know because I know, like, August, none of the kids are born in August, but I know September is right after August, so it should, but it just doesn't click. Well, I wanted a Badger hoodie. It's all sold out. Do you think you will be doing more of Badger hoodie? Yes, this Badger hoodie right here that he's wearing. I don't know. Can they see? Let me go look. Yeah, this Badger hoodie is actually a new one. Now we have to get. They are pre-ordered, but we do have some extras because we had to buy a few extras, and but they will be going out fairly soon.
Yeah, well, okay, so let me get back on here. For some reason, UPS would not accept it. I just went ahead and went through the United States Postal Service. I'm glad you reached out to us. And it says it's going to be 15 days, but it is going to be on its way. Yes. And on these hoodies, like I said, it was a pre-order, but we did have to order a few extra just to hit our price mark. So there will be a few, but I don't know how many.
What about Tony? You said you was
is there a Tony?
I don't know. You're the one that said there was a Tony.
I was just saying if there's a Tony on here.
Oh.
Yeah,
My son's father of 4, grandfather of 1 was diagnosed with testicular cancer, age 33. Then 10 days later, my oldest daughter suddenly lost her father. Last name was also Eddy. Oh wow, that was Ginger.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, we will keep your whole family, in our prayer. It's always.
All right, then that should get all the other ones.
I meant, do you or are you thinking of doing search for any of the other animals that's passed away? Like a rip top? No, I don't think so.
No.
Because it's hard enough, especially with the kids. it's hard enough to.
The only way
Reason.
we would do something like that if something was to happen to, Badger or one of our cowboy, something like that. But yeah, that's the only way. So, anyways, any last minute questions? We'll answer. Getting ready to get dressed and go work the road. And hopefully one night I can go back and we'll go back and have a live patrol. But honestly, I don't know how the night's going to go until I get out there and get started. And on the interstate, it's so hard with the service. So we have to, if we do a live patrol, it'll be in just the back roads. No news about the house. All right. Thank you so much for the email. I'll go check it out. Jenny, keep your praying that everything will get better for the whole world this coming year. Yes, for sure. Good night, everyone from Texas. Thank you so much for stopping in. Have heard nothing else on the house.
Pink Eye's doing good. We have it all cleared up now.
All right, guys, we're going to sign off, and I'm going to go get dressed, and we'll see you on the next live. We may do a live tomorrow night on mine. Says I missed the live. Just got back home to Oklahoma from Missouri. Well, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully we'll go live tomorrow, and I don't know. Who knows?
Get that baby to sleep.
We got to get rid of some merch. So who knows? We may put some merch on sale and try to get rid of them. And hopefully the other hoodies come in and we can tell how many we have extra. So looking forward to it. And yeah. So hope y'all have a wonderful night. God bless.
Good night.